Camoccio Gun Mart TV. We've got here the Kral Puncher Maxi. Now Kral came into the PCP market some years back with the Puncher pneumatic. They've evolved the system. They've now got quite a range of pneumatics in their lineup, and this one obviously has got the puncher action, side lever, power adjuster, manual safety. It's all, the configuration there is all much the same, but this one is in the very nicely configured, I must say, synthetic Sporter stock. And as you see, the big selling point is you've got an adjustable cheek piece here, and that's all done on a push button. Really neat. Set that how you want, push the button in, and you can get your eye scope alignment just right. It's very nicely done. Rubber butt pad and defined cheek piece. Everything's ambidextrous. It works pretty well. So starting at the front, you've got a threaded barrel finisher, but you've then got a threaded 1/2 inch UNF underneath that, so you can stick a silencer on. Obviously, I'd recommend that really, because pneumatics without a silencer do tend to have a bit of a crack because of the way the air expands. That's all very neat, and you've got the option to put a silencer on if you want. I like shooting guns with silencers on. It dramatically reduce the noise. At the front here, you've got a revolving dust cover, so that just revolves around to close off. Revolve it round, and then you'll expose the valve. You can see it in there, and then you've got the probe style of filling adapter. Push that in, make sure it's fully inserted, and then you charge up the system. And once you've done that, take out your airline and then just twist that around. It's quite neat. It's a good feature. So moving back on here, you can see you've got an add-ons there. So it comes with a gun, but you can just remove it if you don't want it there. Obviously, it's Picatinny style, and then you can put on accessories such as lasers and the like. So yeah, it's another good little feature. As I say, moving back here, you've got the power adjuster. Now obviously that's meant to be finger adjustable. On test here, it's particularly stiff on this one, but it's not a problem, because when you turn it around and look at the other side, that's your main marker, so it's showing where the setting is, and you can just put a screwdriver in and just gently turn it around, and that's what I've done when I did it on test. Just for the record, the minimum just under 3 foot-pounds if you turn it right down. If you get to the midpoint, there wasn't a dramatic difference down from full power really, but it's got just the fact you can pull the power right down to that. Of course, it's going to massively increase your shot count, and it brings that versatility. So yeah, it's good feature. Now bringing back the side lever, I'll just cock that a minute, and then you've got in here, everything comes in from the right hand side. You've got a simple moulded single shot tray, so that you just line it up. You've got a little guide line that goes with the indent. Slide that in from the left, and that snaps in. If you don't want that, then you take that out, and then you've got the Kral's multi-shot system, which is the sort of Theoban style cassette magazine. And this is the usual way you twist the front cover around to tension the system, and then drop pellets in. We've filled this one up, but yeah, quite a nice magazine on there. Right now, with this model, Kral have incorporated just a manual safety catch. You can see it's clearly marked here. It's pushed forward for fire, so at the moment we're not going to touch it, but if you need it, you could just pull it back. That's quite slick and quite neat. And then you've also got, you'll notice there, an adjustable 2-stage trigger, and with an adjustable shoe, which is really nice. You've got that broad sort of match blade, and you can adjust where that actually rotates on the post, so you can get that set just right for your trigger pull. So yeah, another nice feature. Right, now let's see the multi-shot system in action. So we've got our magazine, as I say, we've pre-filled that, and now that you put it in, it looks like it's going in the opposite direction than a lot of rifles, than the pattern that a lot of rifles follows. But if you look at the back, there's a guide line there, and that's locating into the breech. Put that in, make sure that lines up. I have to say, they are a bit sticky with the magazines with these, or the one on test has been, but once it's in, it's nice and solid. Push your lever forward, and then thereafter you're going to be able to cycle the action. As you can see there, very slick, and I must say it all cycles really nicely and everything feels very solid. But yeah, the magazine on this test gun is a bit too tight in that slot, which is irritating, but once it's in place it all works perfectly. So yeah, nice bit of kit. Now shot count wise on this, as I say, from I think it was a 200 bar charge on the cylinder, it's unregulated. I got 56 shots, which were pretty consistent at 20 odd feet per second, and then but if you carry on down, run it to the sort of minimum pressure, and then it's about, you're going to get at least 90 shots. So yeah, there's plenty of versatility built, and obviously those figures will shoot up when if you completely lower, put the power adjuster down to its minimum, you're going to get miles more shots. So plenty of versatility and plenty of really nice features. So that's the Kral Puncher Maxi.